Terry Allred, official, True Heart, True Hearted TV. What's good, beautiful people? I'm doing some system checks, making sure that everything is running okay on my end. Um, I had a low end buzz that was coming through my feed. So just give me a moment. I want to make sure that I'm not getting that buzz coming in through my feed. A low end buzz that was coming through my feed. So just give me a moment. I want to make sure that I'm not getting that buzz coming in through my feed. We should be good to go. Buzz that was coming through my feed. We should be good to go. If you hear a low end or low res buzz on your end on any of my platforms, that's YouTube, Facebook, or IG, Instagram, because we are simulcast across all platforms at this point. Going back to my old format, whereas I'm going to give it to you all in one whop. I can go back in and do my micro segments as I need to, but I want to make sure that I'm hitting all of my platforms at the same time. Um, what's good, beautiful people? It is your main man, Big G, coming at you all the way live. I'm in your face and I'm in your space, and it is good to be here with you today. Welcome to another great episode of Industry Talks here on the Prime Time Network. Um, Let me get my monitors right. Official, True Hearted TV. I got your messages, my brother. Whenever you want to sit down and touch base and see how we can collaborate and get some things going, I want you to send me your email address so that I can send you. You may have sent it to me. I think you might have sent it to me. I'll double check on that so that we can lock in and get some things going. I am here in Mississippi, um, and I believe you are in the Atlanta area. And if so, please definitely get me your email address so that we can collaborate and get some things going together and make some things work. So back to what I'm jumping on this thing for. I was doing some technical specs. Terry, we need to start lining up those interviews once again with our people out in um, the Carolinas, North Carolina area, Dearmore, Carolina, Azo, Capone, Passport Scoop, and any other individuals that you may have in mind that you want to sit down and start to get some exposure on in your region. Let's get those guys locked into the network um, because I am gearing up for the first quarter, and of course we're approaching things a little differently going into 2026. Everything's a process. Everything's a learning process. You go through and you hash through all of the things that um, worked, what didn't work, what you need to fine tune, what you need to improve on, and the multicast is definitely going to be beneficial for what it is that we wanted to get accomplished. I could still go back in and cut out segments and do mini segments or micro segments of our content and push through our YouTube channels for shorts or whatever the case may be. But based on what it is that we're doing and how we go about doing it, it's a lot easier for me to multi task with the simulcast situation so that we can hit the entire audience across all the platforms at one time. Everybody doesn't do Facebook, everybody doesn't do YouTube, and everybody doesn't do Instagram. So we'll hit you all at the same time with the same information. So I'm not taking one off of one platform and having to transmit it through all the others and having to upload and the whole 9 yards. It'll be there for you. I'm going to lock in on a particular day. Either it's going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm thinking that's what we're going to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, live at 5 when we lock into our regular scheduled program. Was where I'll get on this talking head soapbox of mine and give you all of the insights of everything that we have going on with Free Will Records, our record label, the Free Will Millionaires Club, and of course, um, insightful information with industry talk. Um, Boss Talk Podcast 101, Boss Talk Podcast 101 Prime Time. For those of you who are tuning in and may not necessarily know, that's what I need you to do right now. If you haven't already, I need you to subscribe to our podcast affiliates. Boss Talk Podcast 101. We're sitting right at about 340,000 active subscribers on YouTube. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Prime Time. We're sitting right at about 72 to 73,000 active subscribers on YouTube, and we want you to join the fun. We want you to participate and join us as a subscribed individual. Hit the bell notification so that anytime we go live or anytime any new content appears on our channels, you will be notified about it so that you can go check us out. Some very exciting news that I'm happy to bring um, um, down the pipeline is Keith Wallace will be making an announcement here pretty soon about when the official drop for his book is going to be released. Sometime in the first quarter, I want to say January, maybe 2 weeks into January, but I don't want to misquote anything. But we will be releasing Unshaken officially. We'll be releasing Unshaken, the life of Keith Wallace. We've been in our soft promo mode. And of course, if you're not a member of our authors list, I want you to become an official member of the authors list. Go to my IG page, or you can go find us on Facebook and hit the link, authors list. It's listed on one of the posts or on IG in my description. Um, Hit the link, authors list. Submit your name and your email address, telephone number, so that you can be a part of the family for Unshaken, the life of Keith Wallace. You will be updated on a regular, consistent basis with all the things that are coming down the line with the book, the rollout, the behind the scenes footage, the interviews, the docu series, you name it. You'll be a part of it. You'll be the first to hear about it before anyone else, as well as you can get your advanced copy link. Before we push this out to the general public, you can get the book before anyone else gets the book. So don't hesitate. Don't wait. Don't waste time. This is a call to action. Do it right now. If, in fact, you have not become a member of the authors list, take some time and become a member of the authors list for what I would consider a great book, a great read about a great man and a great story. Keith Wallace, Unshaken, the life of Keith Wallace. And I'm not giving it high regards and accolades just because I wrote the book. No, I am a prolific writer, but at the same time, that is not the point. The point is Keith's story is one that everyone, I can say this, everyone needs to know about. Um, just to give you a little insight, Keith was falsely accused at the age of 14 for assault and battery. Um, he ended up getting sentenced to 6 years, and he didn't go to a juvenile correctional facility. He ended up in a penitentiary at a young age and had to go through the turmoils and the trauma of that. And of course, we're telling bits and pieces of that story. Then, some of the most impactful things that have taken place in Keith's life. You find out that he lost both his mother and his daughter on the same day. What's going on, Shay? Shay Waller 34. Thank you for joining live. How you doing, sister? Um, so when we talk about trauma, when we talk about um, resilience, when we talk about fortitude, intestinal fortitude, and the things that individuals go through, because all of us have a story, I must say, and compelling stories at that. But when we hear about things like this, we end up automatically um, under the impression that the individual has either been killed or they're in prison. Keith has made a 180 in his life, turned everything around, and he is one of the most prolific artists on the planet today. Lyrically, when it comes to what Keith is talking about, how he presents his message, his motivation, and the words and the lyrics that he presents to the world is phenomenal. So make sure that you become a part of the movement, become a member of the authors list so that you can be on board with everything that we want to give you. It's a lot of special stuff that the general public will not see, will not get until the movie is released. But at the same time, you can be a part of this complete journey by joining the authors list and getting all of the behind the scenes details. Like I said, go to my IG page, the link is in the description. Hit the authors list link and fill out the information, and you will automatically be updated with regular and consistent information as we post it and push it. From um, social media information that goes out, you'll see that way before anyone else gets an opportunity to see it. And if in fact you want to, um, if you want to get Keith in your area, if you want to, if you want to book Keith for a meet and greet, if you want to book Keith for a concert, anything along those lines, question and answers, um, Q&A, meet and greet, book signing, you name it, photo opportunities, we can get Keith into your region. Give us a call at 646-984-7804. That's 646-984-7804. Within 24 to 48 hours, you will be contacted and someone will definitely get you on the calendar. All right. Um, and everyone that has joined the live, Terry Allred, um, official True Hearted TV, and my sister Shay Waller 43. I can't see all of the I can't see everybody on Facebook and YouTube, but I know the audience is growing slowly but surely as it sends out the information to let folks know that we're live. And let me keep it rolling. If in fact you are looking for a great comedian, an individual that can hold the crowd and really take them over the top, my good friend Jarrell Braswell has been on tour consistently with Bubba Dub, and they're right now working through the I Got Motion tour. They've hit pretty much every city in the southern region, and they've also touched Chicago. I mean, the list goes on and on. So, I Got Motion with Bubba Dub. Jarrell Braswell is one of the BDE boys. And if in fact you need to reach out to us to get Jarrell, lock him in for 2026 for any type of special events that you may have. You need a comedic host, you need someone to feature or even headline, your location, give us a call, 808-225-9063. Drop us an email at client support at gemsit.org. That's client support at gemsit.org. And we will get you stuck like glue. Jarrell has completed his Stanky Skin comedy special. So it is in the chute, ready to go. We've gotten all of our green lights with our copyrights through the Library of Congress. So that information is ready to be disseminated to the masses. So you'll see that at the top of the year as well. And we're looking forward to that. I'm talking about something short of phenomenal, the way I'm looking at it and considering. What's going on, GMAC? GMAC is in the building. I need to talk with you, GMAC, because you got a lot of stuff going on with 87 Network, 87 TV Network, and the Tubi movie that you just finished up. You said it's out and ready to go. I need to get the names of that so I can start talking about the movies that you guys are pushing, you and Terry T. Miles, through the Tubi network, and of course 87 TV. That is something, like I would say, nothing short of phenomenal what you guys are doing and how you're having a major impact on the culture with what you're pushing out to the public present day. It is awesome. I love to know that my family and friends are doing great work and doing awesome things in their space, in their given space. So if in fact you want to reach out to comedian Jarrell Braswell, like I say, once again, give us a call, 808-225-9063. Hit me on the DM, drop me a comment on Facebook, Messenger, whatever the case may be, or drop me an email at client support, CLIENT support at GEMSIT.org. Reach out to us. Let us know what you got going on. All right. Yes, indeed. I'm not going to be here for an extended period of time, but I will say this because, and I got to mention this. For some odd reason, all of my friends that, pay attention to football and know that I'm an Eagles fan. I am an active and a diehard Eagles fan, fanatic, whatever the case may be. Yes, I am an Eagles fan. Fly, Eagles, fly. And this past Saturday, we hosted the Washington Commanders. Not only did, we let me just say, we beat the hell out of the Washington Commanders. All right. But we killed two birds with one stone. We eliminated the Commanders, and there's no snowball's chance in hell for the Dallas Cowboys to even smell any part of playoff. They've got 3 games left. They can't get to 10. They can't get to 10 games. So they're out. We've clinched the NFC East title. Champions once again. And if you go back through some of my older posts earlier in the year, I stated that my Eagles were going back to the Super Bowl. Everybody clown me, oh, it's impossible. Yeah, I know it's hard in professional sports, but we're looking like we're well on our way. Fly, Eagles, fly, baby. Fly, Eagles, fly. And that goes out to all of my haters, Bubba Dub, G-Mac, Keith Wallace, my sister Holly, you name it. And you might not necessarily be a Dallas Cowboys fan, but y'all kicked me when I was down. And the reason why I'm saying is because it's not me making up stuff. It's duly noted within these little Facebook, Instagram posts. You know what I'm saying? These messages are saved. It's not that I save them. The system saved them. The platform saved them. So all you got to do is go back and look at the great comments that you left as it relates to my Eagles. Yes. So I'm just making you guys aware. Just making you aware that my Eagles are well on their way to another championship. We will be in the Bay Area doing our Thug Dizzle once again. Welcome to the live, my brother Jarrell Braswell. I was just talking about comedian Jarrell Braswell. He is shown up, he is in the space, and he is in your face. In fact, you need to contact Jarrell. You need to book Jarrell, one of the best comedic talents on the planet today. He is in regular motion with Bubba Dub. They're on the I Got Motion tour, sweeping the country. If you need a host, if you need features, you need a headliner, collaborate on comedic skits. He's even doing readings for movies. He's been in about 6 movies so far, 6 or 7 movies so far. Lil Saints is going to be dropping here pretty soon with Boosie Badass, Bubba Dub, Jarrell Braswell. Look, get in contact with my brother, man. He's ready, set, go, all the way. Give us a call, 808-225-9063, 808-225-9063. Hit us on the DM, hit us on the Facebook Messenger, or reach out to me through email, clientsupport@gemsit.org. That's clientsupport@gemsit.org. Yes, indeed. We keeping it going. We having some fun with this thing. And like I said, I came on here to make sure that my technical specs were all in check. I had a low end buzz coming through my earlier feeds. We're kicking this thing off real strong going into first quarter. 2026, January, we're going to be doing Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays live at 5. I'm in direct competition with your regular news broadcast channels. We live at 5. And of course, we're going to continue our regular scheduled programs on Wednesday nights with my brother, comedian Jarrell Braswell, to keep you posted on everything that he's got going on. And those normally happen around 8:30, 9 o'clock in the evening. We've got to set in our schedule, lock in our schedule, to keep you guys aware of everything we got going on that end as well. G Fury, the God. G Fury, the God. Welcome to the live. Appreciate you, man. Having a good time on this thing today. And if I'm blurry, if I got a buzz, if I got a hum, if I've got something going on these feeds, because we're simulcasting across all platforms. You can see me on YouTube, Freeway Records. Just check us out, Freeway Records on YouTube. You can see me on Instagram, Gems IT. You can see me on Facebook, Gems Diamond. We are multicasting across all platforms because I got tired of just going to one, taking the programming, and having to upload to all the other ones. So now you can see me in your face and across the space on all platforms at one time. And then I can go back, download my footage, condense it, micro segment it out, and do my shorts on YouTube, just like, a wise person would do, instead of trying to do everything, 100 different things, when I can do it all in one while. Let's get back to the regular scheduled program. Oh, and if you got any kind of slick shit to say about my Eagles, just know that your team is going to be sitting on the couch, going fishing during this playoff run. Big congratulations to Alabama. They pulled it off, top dogs in this thing. For some odd reason, you always see Alabama in the playoffs. They always making it. Ole Miss beat Tulane the other day. Oregon, I can't even remember the team that Oregon played, but everybody knew that Oregon was going to win that game. Miami pulled it off. So the college football running is looking real good. I must say that I did not know this. I found this out just the other day. But My Mississippi State Bulldogs will be in the Mayonnaise Bowl. Congratulations to Mississippi State for getting an opportunity to participate in the bowl game this year. And we're looking forward to that. They're going to be in North Carolina, and I do believe they're going to be playing Wake Forest. So that's going to be something that I'm looking forward to. Um, let's see. I really don't have a whole heck of a lot that I want to bring to the table because I was just getting on here to do some technical checks and specs, but people started jumping online. Once people start jumping online, I don't like talking to myself. I like talking with people, listening and paying attention. And although I do know that once you record it, people go back and view it whenever they get opportunity to view it. But I like to mix and mingle and talk smack and let folks know, what I'm saying, that I see you, that I appreciate you, because I wouldn't be anything without you guys jumping on this thing with me and making it and fueling it and making it what it is. So with that being said, let me make sure, if you have not already, I need you to tap in with us on all of our social media platforms. I need you to go subscribe to Boss Talk Podcast 101, Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime. All right. Hit the bell notification so that you will get all of our information at your doorstep. Right there on your PDA. All you got to do is, they're on. They dropped a new video. Let me check out what G and ECEO and the official Miss Jamaica have got to say today. Um, I don't talk a whole lot of smack. I don't talk a whole lot of things that are irrelevant. I really try to stay to the script, stick to the point. And as a matter of fact, a lot of the things I talk about, it's really about my friends and individuals that I do business with and what they have going on. You know, I'm a broadcast outlet of information. I disseminate positive information. I don't talk about people. I don't talk about unnecessary chatter. I like to inform the public about the artists that I deal with on a regular and consistent basis and pushing them to the top. I play my role. I'm a serious team player when it comes down to, you know, promotions, when it comes to marketing, when it comes to getting information out about these guys and what it is that they're doing in their own spaces, in their own places. So I want you guys to know that if you're looking for some obscure entertainment news, I'm not the one to. I might not necessarily be your flavor, you know. So keep in mind, we have a few artists that I need you to tap in with going into 2026. It's going to be a banner year for these guys. I need you to tap in with my man Getty Blue. That's GHETTY_BLUU, Getty Blue. I need you to tap in with XO Music. That's XOMUZIK. That's XO Music, one of the hottest female artists on the planet today. Terry MF and Cherry, Terry Cherry in the House of Cherries, soulful singer, um, rap artist, model, actress, you name it. She's hitting on all cylinders. All right. Azo Capone out of the Carolinas. Dia Moore, Carolina, out of the Carolinas, North Carolina. Passport Scoop out of North Carolina. And these are some of the artists that we'll be highlighting going into 2026 and bringing more of their information to the platform. Raw Blow Escobars, my brother Raw, will be dropping through Freeway Records, of course, an awesome record, a hit record, um, Divine Intervention with Emilio Sparks from State Property. I'm sure you guys know who these guys are. And we have an opportunity to push this record promote and distribute this record through our label. It's going to be fun. The music in itself is high end, top tier, sounds great. So you're going to enjoy it. Like I say, look forward to the release date of that information here soon. Um, if you are interested in participating in what it is that we do here with Primetime on Industry Talk, if you want to sit down and have a conversation with me, if you're an artist and you need assistance with registering your music, making sure that everything that you're doing is correct, from your copyrights to, and this is everything prior to going to a DSP, a digital service provider. Please let me know. The ISRC, UPCs, registering with the MLC, the RIAA. There's a laundry list of things. I'm not going to go through all of those things here. I've talked to you about it in the past. You can go check out some of my old videos. Or if you need the blueprint, the skeleton, get in contact with me and we can go through these things to assist you in everything that you need to do to protect your intellectual property. That's the key words. Those are the buzzwords that people are using present day. We want to make sure that you are protecting your intellectual property and showing you different ways and methodologies to assist you in carving out a career for yourself as an artist in today's digital space. All right. So give me a call, 808-225-9063. Or you can send me an email at clientsupport@gemsit.org. That's clientsupport@gemsit.org. Hit the DM, hit me on Messenger, and believe me, I will get back in contact with you. Last but not least, let me close out with this. If in fact you want to reach out and do business with my brother Keith Wallace, call this number, 646-984-7804. That's 646-984-7804. That's the business line. Regina will reach out to you within 28 to 48 hours, and we will get Keith to your region. We can get him on the calendar, and we can get you guys on the calendar. We can lock in, and regardless of what it is that you want to do, if you want to come out for motivational speaking, Q&A about his book, the upcoming book, Unshaken, The Life of Keith Wallace, meet and greets, you name it, he's ready to go. So make sure you reach out to us, 646-984-7804. Last but not least, of course, I always have to plug my brother Jarrell Braswell in on the campaign. If in fact you want to get one of the funniest individuals on the planet out to your event, a special event, if you're hosting a comedy show, if you're hosting a karaoke night, if you're doing a bowling night, I don't care what it is. If you want to get someone to come out and host for you, if you want to get him to do a walkthrough, if you want Jarrell to come out and do Q&A, motivational speaking, because of course he has a story in his own right as it relates to him being in the Marine Corps, and even prior to, his life story is paramount just as well. Just like Keith Wallace, Jarrell has an awesome story that needs to be heard, and we're going to start pushing that thing out there. He's just completed the Stanky Skin comedy special. So look, if you want to get comedian Jarrell Braswell out in your space, give us a call, 808-225-9063. That's 808-225-9063. Give us a hit on the DM, Messenger, or hit my email, clientsupport@gemsit.org, and you can lock in on Jarrell's calendar, and you can best believe it's going to be worth every penny getting him out to enjoy everything that he brings to the table as it relates to him being one of the funniest individuals on the planet. I'm going to close this thing out. I think I've been talking for a good 35 minutes. And yes, indeed,